So I was dead wrong on the Smith machine. I always looked at it as a complete waste of space in the gym. I looked at it like a fake barbell, like a piece of equipment that you would only want to use if you didn't want to put in a lot of effort. And the fact of the matter is, it's actually a piece of equipment you can utilize to put in more effort because of its stability and its fixed plane. When you do exercises like I'm using it right now in my program for incline bench, I can grind out so much harder on an incline Smith bench than I could ever have hoped and dreamed for with a regular barbell, especially considering the fact that most inclines don't have spotter arms unless you want to set up your own little rig in the squat rack. Um, the Smith machine has its own safety parameters to it. And if you're using it like I use it as a secondary exercise after your flat bench, it's even better because now you don't have to worry about stabilization for two of these exercises. You can go to something that's a little bit more stable but still resembles the barbell, and you're able to just continuously work on the muscle groups you want to favor. Another thing to consider with it that I hadn't considered until recently is a lot of chest press exercises, like a lot of chest machines, I guess I'll say. Um, they kind of feel tweaky on my shoulders, and when I've got the Smith machine lined up perfectly, I feel nothing in my shoulders. It's actually the best chest machine I have used to date, and it's quite funny because I always put it off like it was something inferior to like a hammer strength chest press or just a regular chest press. Whereas it's actually on the other end of the spectrum. I think it's overpowered, and I think it's something that's worth considering, especially if you've been resistant of using it because you're like, I don't want to be a little bitch in the corner working on a Smith machine. I'd rather be with dumbbells, or I'd rather be with barbells, or blah 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 blah. Whatever the case is, all I'm trying to tell you is I used to be dogmatic about using barbells only. I used to think it was fake to use a Smith machine, and I was wrong. It's tremendous the amount you can get out of this machine. And I guess that same statement can go for just about any machine in the gym, really. If you have the proper intention behind using it and you can continuously progress with it, there is absolutely nothing wrong with using different machines. I think the only thing that I would say that would keep me on the barbell side of things is if you were training specifically for a sport that requires you to be good with a barbell, whether it's powerlifting or Olympic lifting or whatever. If you need to be good at barbell benching, then don't sub it out for a Smith because they're definitely not the same. But if you're going just for general hypertrophy and you're a gym goer that's just enthusiastic about getting bigger and stronger, then I think using a Smith machine is freaking awesome. You know, especially when used in the right context, it can be better than other options. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. It's just me addressing the kind of dogma that's out there in lifting. I know a lot of people, like my prior self, are against using Smith machines because of that fact. But until you actually use it and give it a good, honest try, you actually don't know what you're missing out on. So that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you try the Smith machine, and I'll see you in the next one.